I'm Matt Weiner from CBS, and we are here to make the Detroit Tigers' 11th American League Championship official. Here with us are Tiger manager Jim Leland, the owner of the Tigers, Mike Ilitch, and President, CEO, and General Manager Dave Dombrowski. Here to present the American League Championship Trophy, Honorary American League President Jackie Autry.
Thank you, Matt. It's a real pleasure to be here again. I was here in 2006. It was drizzling. This time I wore boots just to be on the safe side. Now, I'm counting on this club to beat the National League, and if they have to beat... Because as league president, my record has been destroyed for the last 3 years, and I want to right the ship. So, Mike, Dave, you put a great team together. Jim has managed extraordinarily well, and I'm very proud to present to you this year's American League Championship Trophy.
Mike Ilitch, let me start with you. As the fireworks are celebrated from American Park. You wanted this for yourself, for your team, and for this city. You green-lighted the Prince Fielder deal. What does it mean to you to be standing here tonight?
It's a big thrill, but my fans, 3 million, my fans, you pump my players up.
A couple of minutes ago, I saw Justin Verlander walk over here and give you a fist pump. These players work for you. They also play for you. How gratifying is that?
I got a great bunch. We don't have one hot dog in the bunch. They're all good guys. They're humble. They're down to earth. They appreciate the fans to no end. And I couldn't be happier between, you know, the Red Wings and the Tigers. But the Tigers are something special.
Mike Ilitch. Dave Dombrowski. 1 month ago today, this team was 3 games back in the AL Central. Tonight you sit here as AL champions. How did you get here from there?
Well, our players have just put forth an effort here down the stretch. It's been phenomenal. The support once we got going here, with Jim's leadership and the rest of the staff, we've got on a good roll, and we had said all along about a month ago that we had a chance to make it a very special season still, and we still do. It's here, but we still want 4 more.
Last year you added Doug Fister at the trade deadline. This year was Anibal Sanchez, and in this postseason, your starters have been almost unhittable. When did you know that you had a team capable of doing what you've done here today?
Well, we've had a solid club all year, and we were waiting for it to gel, but our starting pitching has phenomenal talent. And through the recommendations of our scouts and our player development people, and all of a sudden you see these guys gel at this time. They've all got quality stuff. We're riding them right now, and we hope we can continue to do that.
How about the leadership of your manager, Jim Leland, who is on his way to his 3rd World Series?
He is the best manager in baseball right there. That's what you can say.
Dave Dombrowski, everyone. Jim, 3rd time around now. What does it mean to you to be headed back to a World Series?
Well, I think first of all, we're blessed with an owner and a family that has done unbelievable things for the city of Detroit, and even more unbelievable things for the Detroit Tigers. But as always, this goes out to the players. They're the guys that win the games. They're the guys that pay the price. And finally, let me thank the 3 million plus that came to watch us this year that never lost the faith. Thank you very much.
Jim, your starters in this series, 27 1/3 innings, 2 earned runs. What impressed you most about those 4?
Well, we're going to have to talk about those 2 earned runs, I can tell you. Now, I think obviously they did a tremendous job. And I also want to credit Jeff Jones, my pitching coach, who prepared them and did a great job having them ready to pitch. But at the end of the day, they pitched unbelievable. We have an outstanding staff as well as an outstanding bullpen. And as always, it's a combination of things, the video guys, the clubhouse guys, the coaches, the fans, the people that never get any credit to work up in the office. We're one big happy family here, and I'm glad I'm part of it.
6 years ago, you had nearly a week to prepare for the World Series, and that didn't go your way. You have some time now as well. What changes, if any, will you make in terms of preparation?
Well, we have a plan in place that we haven't talked to anybody about because we didn't want to put the cart before the horse. But we do have a plan. I'm not going to disclose it right now. But we won't be sitting around for 5-6 days doing nothing like we had to last time. So we'll be prepared.
And a little extra time to celebrate.
Well, this is a great night to celebrate. And everybody, including me, don't drink and drive. Including me.
Jim Leland, everyone. Yes, Dave.
I just want to say, as a family, as an organization, we're very blessed with Mr. I as our owner, and as a front office that's absolutely outstanding from every aspect. But the family atmosphere here, as I look today, I'm looking right to my right now, and today's winning pitcher with his family, which had an extremely difficult time this year with some personal things, and to see Max Scherzer with the victory tonight, I can't think of a better feeling for their family and their parents. And I just want to tip my cap to them and to their family.
Well said. Jackie Autry is still up here with one more trophy to hand out. It goes to the MVP of the American League Championship Series.
There's no question in my mind that Detroit is a class act and a class club. The man that is winning the MVP award this year is also a class act, and that's Delman Young. Delman led the Tigers in runs batted in during the ALCS. He had key hits throughout the series, and he is the Tigers' all-time 7 career home runs in the postseason. Delman, congratulations.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but you drove in as many runs as the Yankees scored in this series.
I didn't know that, but that was thanks to our starting pitchers. They carried us the whole playoff so far. Making it easy on the offense by putting them zeros on the board.
What is it about your approach, your demeanor, that allows you to come up with so many big hits in the postseason?
I have no clue. I need to figure it out for the season too.
You got a little time here for the World Series. How do you plan on spending it?
We're going to celebrate with the team tonight. I don't know what Skip has planned for us, but stay focused and get our work in.
How did you overcome the lead in the first place and wind up headed to the World Series from where you were?
From the front office all the way down to the last scout, you know, everyone works hard. Skip is supposed to keep battling, and by the end of the season, we should be on top if we win.
And what was the message from Jim Leland along the way?
Just keep grinding.
2012 ALCS MVP Delvin Young. Congratulations. And congratulations to the Tigers and to the city of Detroit.
Era ese, creo que era ese, lo este.
All right, the celebration continues for the Detroit Tigers, and boy, do you get what a profound sense of family is in this organization as they celebrate a moment like this.
Well, that was the whole thing, is that when you have these towns like Detroit just itching for their team to get back to the World Series, you really see that it's from top to bottom. The fans are included, the city's included, and that's not like it is at every place. So it was nice to see the kind words by everyone in the organization.
Yeah, no doubt the city has gone through a tough financial situation, economic times, but they love their sports teams, and when they come out here, they are as loud as most stadiums are in a winning situation. But to your point, Jim Leland showing some emotions, knowing how much he's been through personally with this team and seeing the heartaches. It's a family situation, as you mentioned, and a team effort. That's how they won.
And certainly congratulations to Delvin Young, the MVP of the series. But you look at that Detroit team, and you know what? You know, we had a vote between the three of us. You could have gone a few different directions. Certainly the numbers bear it out for Delvin Young, but Phil Koch was huge. They don't do it without him. Johnny Peralta with the glove in the bat.
You could have gave it to the quartet of pitchers. That's not even taken away from Miguel Cabrera with what he did in this series. You know, Garcia was unbelievable in right field. We talked about him before the game. So it was a complete team effort and a dominant effort by the Tigers.
Detroit on its way to the World Series. Meantime, the New York Yankees swept and never leading in this series. And what does the future hold now, considering what went on in this series and some of the sideshow stuff that went on too?
Well, the biggest thing is this year has been an unbelievable year. You couldn't predict any of the stories that were going to happen. Some of the greatness with Oakland and Baltimore. You'd have never predicted New York would be in this situation to do what they did. So in the offseason, as they always do, they find ways to put the team on the field that competes at this time of the year, always trying to win the World Series. I think they'll do it again. A lot of questions. Hopefully, Jeter can come back in a timely fashion. That surgery will probably push him back a little bit. So, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of discussion in the papers of what went wrong and who was at fault.
And also Mariano Rivera coming back at 100%. But I think even more importantly, this is a real important time for the New York Yankees. Step back. You know, don't go crazy with this lawsuit in Detroit. You got to step back, take a look at your team in time, and then see what you're going to do.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, again, working with you two guys, Ron Darling and John Smoltz. Always a pleasure. And then watching this series, again, being produced by great guys in the truck, from Glenn Diamond, our producer, our coordinating producer, and Lonnie Dale, our director, Scott Cockrell, our replay producer, Bob Bradco, our technical director, Jim Bunkin in the audio truck, guys like Tony Tam and Bert Bondi and Billy Proctor, B.T. Slothman and Alvin Whitney, Lee Mabry, Jeff Paris, Allison Lara, Joyce Atkinson, Doug Haskell. And then there are the guys who signed the checks. VP and Executive Producer of Production, Tim Kiley. VP and Executive Producer of Content, Albert Fertino. Our Senior VP of Production and Executive Creative Director, Craig Berry. The Chief Operating Officer,